What up, family? Charleston White back at it again. Man, if you've been following the channel, you know I've been talking about Charleston White and the way that he been moving since he got rich. I think he have let the money take over the mission. At the same time, fam, we all know that Charleston White is very militant on the way that he moved when he moved around. It's surprising to see he hasn't been touched as much as one would think with everything that's been said and done, that have been said and done through Charleston White. Before we get into details on this situation, a lot of people is playing the offense, which I talk about out here all the time. And a lot of people is playing the defense like Charleston White. Well, I must say he playing both sides. He'll start some and finish. But with the people that's playing the offense, I'm here to warn you, regardless of how tough you think you might be or how weak one may look, in your eyes, you never underestimate no man, because you don't know what that man day have been like or week have been like. People make decisions out their emotions, and a lot of us think about it later on, meaning an individual could kill you that's not a killer and do it out their emotions. Now, fast forward. Charleston White, he's outside like he always do. You see Dewberry in the video also. And it's a man pull up on him, and he getting at Charleston White. And Charleston White come out with the spray. Now, one, if you know Charleston White, I don't know if this man knew him or not, or what was the case, or follow him. But if you know Charleston White, you know Charleston White is playing the defense, and he going to a weapon, and that's what he did. And he completely, sprayed this man down. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was a cop or something. The man soaking in the meth, in the mace. Now, if Charleston White don't slow down with being outside, with the way that he's moving, I'm here to warn, fam, that it's gonna be a day to where that win ain't gonna be a W. Reasons why I'm speaking like this with Charleston White, because I have seen a change in him. Because he was for the community at first. Now it seems like he's just for interviews and just for the money and just for the character. It's only so long that you can play a character, in life. The movie only lasts so long, Charleston White. We got to get back to the real. I don't run no man. You feel me? I'm not God. You know what I mean? I only know what I see and what I feel. And it's been situation after situation after situation after situation that God have allowed Charleston White to get away with. When it comes to spraying people, whatever the case might be, we have seen it on and on. But you got people out here, fam, that will make a decision out their emotion that will cause your life to be cut short. Or you have to make a decision out your emotion that can cause your life to be cut short, meaning doing some time in ways, putting yourself in position, Charleston White, people, places, and things. When he got out of jail this time, he was saying, man, I thought about my wife, I thought about my family, everything that I got going on. I got to count my blessing, then this. It get me to a point to where it's like, who can you believe, man? You can barely believe the preachers. You can barely believe the leaders. Everybody is full of lies and deceit in today's time. Who can you believe when it comes to man? Do Charleston White really have a heart for the community like he said he do? Because if he did, it'll show. And what I'm seeing is an old wannabe rapper that's doing interviews. Everything about him looked like a rapper. And I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but when you talk against that and you dress up like that, it's a contradiction of what you're talking about, homie. Then on the other hand, everybody ain't gonna let you spray them. You feel me? Like if people know that you playing this defensive role, like you playing with these weapons, these guns, and all these different things, man, individual will take you up out of here, homie. You're not exempt from this program that these other rappers that you see and that you talking about getting into. You ain't got supernatural powers that's gonna keep you away from death. But I understand when it comes to social media, when it comes to being an influencer, you got to stay controversial in order to make your money. One might say, well, Big Chap TV, your channel is controversial also. That's our community. That's what it is. I'm just reporting the real on it. I'm not in the field. I'm not outside. I'm not poking the bear. You know, I'm not trolling nobody, destroying another man's character for the world to see on social media. I'm not making the news, I'm just breaking it. Just like the regular news people. But these dudes here is on a whole nother level. They making it, breaking it, shaking it, faking it, getting cake in it, all the way around. I'm getting tired of seeing situations concerning Charleston White when it comes to violence, fam, and you have made $1 million from the game. What more do you want? You getting greedy now? You still doing your comedy, still getting shows, people, you still getting interviews, people, I mean, you locked in now. All the extra character stuff is beginning to be real. It's beginning to be you. Have you soaked in this character for real? Because that's what the gangsters do in the streets. They forget who they is, soaking in the gangster character. Is that you, Charleston White? Do the Most High got to wake you up in ways that he have woke a lot of these rappers up that you claim that you trying to wake up? Because ain't nobody that's talking right and doing right getting in this many situations of wrong, fam. Day after day, year after year, consistent thing. That's your vibe. That's what it is. Even when it came to YSL Woodard, I'm like, man, this is a good thing. You know, these two kind of two of a light, you know what I'm saying, can shed another light on the world with their experiences. And then they go Charleston White. He going off on him. Same TK Kirkland. Everybody that Charleston White get around after so long, other than Dewberry, like he fall out with him. I just seen him with the dude Antonio, the blogger, that he was coming in the game doing interviews with. They just locked back in, but they had fell out. You know, if you continue to fall out with a lot of people in your life, it's time for you to start looking at yourself and what you got going on. And that's the situation with Charleston White. But I will keep y'all updated, fam, on situations. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.